Hello, welcome to the Super Basement Bros Show. This is just a quick little episode we're gonna do. In our last episode, we were talking about E3, and we got in a tangent talking about multiplayer versus single player. Because me and Hasten are much more single player.
Well, Hasten's
I would
kind
say
of
I'm everything. I'm a mixture of
Hasten's,
everything.
You are.
Hasten's the perfect middle.
Hasten's the perfect middle.
While we kind of open this, we should. I know we've already done this before, but this was probably 20 episodes. We should explain what kind of gamer we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and start. I'm primarily more RPG, multiplayer, open world. Those are my like cream of the crop, right? Like if I am getting into a game, I bought Anthem at launch, and it's Fallout 76, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you risk these things, right? You have less of that risk with single player games. Most of the time, they're going to be good. So I'm primarily those games. I really, really enjoy those games.
Yeah.
Hasten, go ahead.
Or Connor, go ahead.
Yeah. So for me, I've always enjoyed more single player S games. I love
the Batmans.
Yeah,
the action
adventures. I love a good story in a video game. I love that, especially if it's combined with amazing gameplay. I think first and foremost, I want like awesome gameplay set around a cool story and environment. So some of my favorite games, to give you an idea of what I like, I love the Arkham games. I love Breath of the Wild, which I know is more open air, open world-esque, but even like Spider-Man, PS4, God of War, Uncharted, and then going back more just like classical Nintendo route, I love like any of the open like Mario type games like Sunshine Mario, Mario 64, Mario Odyssey. I love stuff like that. Like I'm just much more single player-esque, and I know Mario games and stuff aren't story focused at all. But sometimes I just
like that's those. A whole nother
it's its own
section
because
I enjoy those too.
Yeah, like that's almost its own thing.
They're platformers.
Platformers.
Yeah.
Because platformers I love.
Yeah, I love
platformers.
They're kind of their own thing, but I love those.
I think we all collectively like platformers
in a way.
Well.
Probably.
I think I'm the least
of
platformers, but I still play them. Like I've beaten Celeste, just platformer. I've beaten platformers.
Yeah, and you played Mario Odyssey quite a bit.
Shovel Knight.
I beat I'm almost beaten Mario Odyssey. I got to go back and beat it, but
yeah,
I'm like right there.
So I love those types of games, but typically when it comes to R3, like not differences, but like where
you're more knowledgeable.
Yeah, I'm more knowledgeable about like single player story driven type games.
Yeah,
I would say
they're like your
like God of
cream
War,
of the crop. What you look for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Arguably, what a lot of people would say is like a lot of PlayStation exclusive type games,
or like the best games, like the game of the year.
I mean, it's whatever
like the game of the year. It's
whatever you're into.
Destiny's not gonna get game of the year. You know,
for some people though it would.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as like the VGAs, like the Oscars, you know.
Yeah, it comes down to the type of person, I guess. Yeah. But Hasten,
for me, I'm kind of mixture of everything. I'm into something that these two aren't, which is sports games.
Connor's a little bit.
He is, but he hasn't.
Not like
you haven't played like Madden or 2K or any of these.
Not like you.
You recently bought 2K, but you haven't.
I mean, and I played Madden, but just not like you.
Yeah. Those are my time killers. I also play I played Dest. I'm getting into Destiny right now. I'm really into everything. There's not a genre that I don't like except for maybe RTSs. I played Spider-Man, God of War. I played single player. I used to play Call of Duty all the time. I still do.
Real quick, RTS.
It's like Age of Empire, like Age of Empires.
Oh, okay, like turn-based type stuff.
The top view, almost kind of like you gather your troops. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I like stuff.
Like
Total War,
Total
War, Vermintide,
Halo Wars.
I never played Halo Wars.
Halo Wars is
isn't like the Civ games like that, Civilization.
Yeah, Civ,
but so like I'm into everything. I don't think there's a genre other than RTS that I don't want to play. My favorite game of all time is Skyrim, and that's single player open world RPG. But then again, the most time I've spent is probably in NBA 2K. That whole series.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I definitely experiment sometimes with my genres though. Like I'll jump into like we're all really into Call of Duty right now, like the multiplayer. Mm-hmm. I play the Black Ops multiplayer with these guys.
And I say we're all into Call of Duty.
And then Sea of Thieves I love, which is multiplayer.
We all definitely.
I'm not a huge fan of Sea of Thieves.
We all definitely experiment. Because, we like all types of games.
I would say you, though, are the most ingrained in what you like.
Well, sure. and don't get me wrong. I think it's only, like, a very specific type. Because, like, I guarantee you, I would love Spider-Man and God of War if I had a PlayStation, you know? Like, those are the type of games that appeal to me. it's very very linear games like Uncharted or Tomb Raider. You know, like there's certain. It's a certain type. I don't know how to explain it fully. You know, I'm very big fan of like MMO or RPG. You know, like massive multiplayer online. You know, like those big ones where it's like a shared world. You know.
Yeah.
Even like World of Warcraft, you know, like these big, huge investing games that you can invest into. You know, I like those.
Yeah, so
that's our opinions on games, or that's our opinions on kind of.
That's kind of like
what we play.
What are like what we prefer?
In case you didn't know, we haven't talked about that.
It's pretty
too much,
obvious.
But we have talked about it, but not like introduced it necessarily with us.
So,
but. Enjoy the rest of this episode. It's going to be kind of a quick one because we just went on a tangent in our last episode about it. But to give you an idea, it's basically just single player versus multiplayer,
versus
pros and cons of both. Yeah. Tanner, like we said, is much more on the multiplayer side.
Then basically actually giving me a little bit of hope because I kind of want to try these games now. So we'll see what happens.
But yeah, we hope you enjoy it. You can follow us on social media at Super Bros Videos on Twitter, Super Basement Bros on Instagram. You can listen to us on all your favorite podcast services. But yeah, enjoy the rest of this episode. We'll see you guys on the other side.
Come on, you're so single player hater.
Well, no, I like single player games. I don't know. It just depends.
F you if you're single player. You shut up.
Once I see
if it's not a looter shooter.
No, once I see it,
out.
then I'll tell. But I don't know. I don't know how. Paying $60 for a game like that is just not my cup of tea. Like I'll play it
literally.
for 20.
They've literally like compared it to Destiny though, the multiplayer stuff.
Yeah,
they've been like it's going to be
multiplayer.
Well, yeah. So how would you not be excited? For that?
I don't know.
They're giving you single player. They're like, here's single player. Take it.
They're giving the best of both worlds.
Well, I know, but just for me, like a single player game, it's hard for me to spend $60 on that. It's fine if it's discounted.
But you're playing multiplayer too.
Yeah.
You're buying multiplayer.
Yeah, I know.
You're buying more than just multiplayer.
Well, I'm waiting until I see gameplay.
It's so funny to me how just people can be so opposite. Because like for me, it's like Tanner's like it's hard for me to spend $60.
I'm not even looking forward to I'm looking forward to the campaign more than I am the single multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
But the single player campaign.
Yes, for sure. Like honestly,
it'd be fun to play with friends,
dude. It baffles me because
it's like watching a whole nother an 8-hour Avengers movie.
Like with Destiny for you, it wouldn't have been nearly as fun with just you. You know, like at least we got to play a lot of the missions. Like
I know
together.
But
that's
Destiny's
that's
built
a different
for
game.
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
Destiny's built for always online.
The biggest criticism
mission
of Destiny
you're supposed to have
1
three
was the
people
story.
with you.
People were like, Destiny's 1 story sucks.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is
the only story that Destiny's ever done good is which one? The most recent one.
Okay, well here's what I'm saying. I'm different, and I'm not fully investing in this game until I see. Because I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go.
I want to see gameplay too.
Yeah, once I see gameplay, if it looks crappy or even just decent, I'm not gonna spend $60 to play the single player game.
It just surprises me because I'm like, you say
I'm not buying this game because it has single player.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
No, I'm not saying.
That's what you said.
No, like Tanner, like it's funny because you see like Fallout 76 on the shelf. I look at that and I'm like, I am not going to pay $60 for that because it's online only. Well,
Tanner buys it. Tanner buys Fallout 76 and Anthem.
Day one, baby. Sign me up for Anthem, Fallout 76. I'll take all the trash that's online.
Oh, man, they suck.
Okay.
Oh, well, it was online.
F you, God of War.
I get it.
F you, Spider-Man. And
okay, I get it.
F you, 10 out of 10 Game of the Year.
Uncharted. Terry's freaking throwing pop shots at some of the best games of all time.
He's just like, I'm going to support Fallout 76. It's getting 2 out of 10s, but
I don't support that game anymore.
It's funny. Then we got Nintendo.
Fair argument. Okay. Yeah. Well, real quick before you go to Nintendo, one we forgot about on Xbox was Battletoads. We forgot to talk about Battletoads.
3-player Battletoads. I've never played Battletoads.
I haven't played. Me and Connor played it. It's actually pretty fun. It's really hard. But it's made by Rare, which is cool because they didn't switch developers, which I like that Rare's trying to go back to their roots. The art style's a little weird. We talked about this more in the Xbox One. I think it's cool because it's coming right to Game Pass, so we can all three play it. We don't have to worry about buying it just to try it. So we were talking about there's a lot of games.
There's gonna be like a thing that just drops and it's like, here you can play Battletoads, but you can only play like 4 missions and then you gotta buy the rest.
Sorry, because we can't afford to do this on Game Pass anymore.
No,
yeah,
really
it's like.
But I'm
worried about that happening.
It's crazy how many games are like going 3-player. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's the 3-player renaissance. Man, right
something
now.
we didn't mention, but was talked about at Xbox was Gears of War Extinction.
Oh yeah, no, the
Extraction,
something. Yeah, that actually
Prison
was cool.
Break.
Escape,
It looks really
Escape,
cool.
I think
It's
called.
basically if you guys know what an escape room is, like in real life, it's basically an escape room but a video game and a lot bigger and scarier. Like it looks really cool actually, but it's 3-player, you know. And then Doom.
It's basically Call of Duty Zombies, but you can actually escape and not try to solve.
Yeah, and
Easter egg.
I'd say it's because like I
not
actually
spend 17 hours trying to kill yourself.
and I actually looked more into it. It's almost exactly like a real life escape room. You find a key in one room and you open up the next door to get.
Yeah,
to the
it sounds
exit.
cool.
Yeah. Another thing we didn't mention was Doom's multiplayer, which is also
another 3-player.
3-player,
Like, what
and
the
it
heck?
actually looks really cool because sad
Strategy
news
versus something.
Which sad news, Doom will not have a traditional multiplayer like it has before, which is a little sad, but we do to get this, which...
From everything I understand, everyone hates
it's not traditional, because the original Doom was what? Single player!
No, okay, but, so what it is like one player will be Doom
Tanner
guy.
hates it. So.
One player will be Doom
F
guy.
Doom now, I hate it.
Stupid Doom, I'm not playing it! No, but like, I like single
You can't
player
play the next Elder
games,
Scrolls.
I do like them. But that's
okay,
that's different. It's open world and it's loot and stuff like that. But
it's single player.
but it's different.
I told him you can't
But it's
play the next
but it's an
Elder
RPG.
Scrolls, so.
If it's in a single player RPG, I'll pay $60 to buy it. But a single player linear action adventure, I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's just hard for me. Okay, real quick. Doom, the other 2 players play some of the demons, which is it actually looks pretty cool. You kind of switch off each round. But like I said, a lot of 3-player stuff. I mean, Battletoads, all these games. It's cool. Perfect for us. So.
Yeah. Jumping into my personal favorite conference, we have
Nintendo
Nintendo
Power.
Tuesday morning.
Nintendo. And for you, Kratos.
This one was probably Hason's least favorite, but I freaking loved this one.
I don't know how, dude. I don't know how. Like,
I mean, no, I understand.
because he's
Hason
been getting more into Nintendo though.
Yeah, but he's not
I
into
have,
it like
but
we are.
what was I supposed to be carrying?
Breath of the Wild. Look, if you give
Breath
Breath
of
of
the
the
Wild
Wild
too.
another
Oh my
chance,
gosh, dude.
if you get it another chance, I
I
promise
did. I
you'll
started
like
playing it again.
It's so
You
good.
will love it if you love
One thing-
Skyrim.
so one
It
thing I
is
was-
My
Skyrim.
weapons keep breaking, and I hate it.
Here's the best thing about
and I have to feed myself.
Here's the best thing about Breath of the Wild, right? Is I hadn't heard this before, but I mean I had, but I've forgotten. Like a lot of people, open world is what they say, and they're like, oh, Breath of the Wild is an open world game. Really, Nintendo strayed away from using the word open world. Like every single time they were in interviews, they were like, it's not.
I remember
open world.
this, yeah.
And they would say it's open air. And everyone was like, "What the frick are you talking about?"
Oh, I
Nintendo?
remember
You guys are
this.
weird."
I remember
And they're
this.
like, "No, it's not open world. It's open air." And everyone was like, "What the frick? This is some Nintendo bullcrap. They're just saying
just
whatever
trying
they
to
want
be-
to say. They're
be
trying to be
different.
cool, trying to be different or whatever." But no, dude, it really is because here's the thing about Breath of the Wild: you can literally go anywhere. You can go
Literally.
anywhere in the sky, anywhere like you,
until the edge of the map.
like you can
Like-
fly anywhere, and it's so awesome
because you know what's nuts?
but
Somebody
the
compared
best
it to.
thing to do is you get Rivali's Gale, one of the upgrades later
And
in the
you
game,
could-
and you hold down a button and you soar into the sky, 100 feet up, and
you
just
could literally
float,
go anywhere.
like float anywhere you want, anything you see on the map.
Well, no, and
It's
somebody
so
compared it
awesome.
to Destiny 1. In Destiny 1, on the very first mission, when you wake up, the ghost kind of shows you this area, and it's a running joke. Literally, none of that he shows you can explore. But it's the exact
Anything
opposite
you
on
see
Breath of the
on the
Wild.
Breath of the Wild
He
map, you can
runs
go to.
out, and you see the world, and I remember my first reaction was, well, I doubt we can see all of that. I bet we can go to the castle, and that's it. But no, the entire thing that you see, all of that you can go to. Yeah, it's bigger than Skyrim, isn't it? Didn't they say
Oh yeah,
it's like,
it's bigger
way
than
bigger.
Skyrim.
Like, oh my gosh, like
Bigger
literally.
than a 10-year-old game.
No, I literally didn't believe this though, because but even Breath of the Wild's like 3 years old now.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild's coming.
Like, one of the coolest feelings is when you're like by the volcano or like on top of the castle. You can literally soar like forever.
all the way
like-
across the map. One of the things I love
It's
is
nuts.
I found something out about myself recently playing Breath of the Wild again because I'm going through it again.
Yeah.
I've almost beaten it
Good,
again.
because we got
It's
a freaking data corrupted.
it sucks for us, but like I realized one thing I love in games is open air. As stupid as it is, like I like open world games, but
Being
I
able
like
to
open
move
air
where you
more
want.
because I also realized a similar open air game is the Arkham games. You can fly anywhere you want. I shoot any building. I can fly wherever I
See,
want.
this
Not
is
wherever. Like Arkham has a little bit more
yeah,
restrictions.
and
but
that's
still.
like those are like the type of games I like because like for me it was hard to play like Uncharted because like Uncharted it's very linear. You can't even like go backwards sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can.
But what I'm saying is like it's like paths. You know, they especially like with Uncharted 2.
I love linear games.
And like Uncharted 3, it's basically like a path you follow. You know, like once you hit a certain point in the level, like you can't go back. You know, like it's not like open air. It's basically like a hallway that you're following. I don't like that restriction. I like feeling like I can do it.
Open to games that I'm just like this. That's fine. That's for, like I want that.
Well,
I also want an RPG that I can play, and I want.
Don't get me wrong.
This
That's
Destiny
how,
that I'm playing.
Look, don't get me wrong. I don't hate those games. I like those games, but I don't prefer those games. For me, it's not worth a $60 purchase at launch to play a game like that. It's a game that I will 100% play later.
Here's the thing, though, is I don't want to get too far into the weeds with this, just because this is a silly argument. But it's just like, what makes something worth something? Like, I don't think it should be restricted by what type of game it is. Because here's the thing. I look at, like, Journey, for example. Journey is a 2-3 hour game. Literally, I beat it in, like, 3 hours. One sitting. And this isn't the type of game I don't think you guys would necessarily like. It's super artsy, and there's not much gameplay to it. But, like I loved this game. I would have. I didn't have to. Tanner bought it for me for my birthday. But like, I would have paid $60 for that game. You know, I think
flowers.
Yeah, you got it. I think for like $20 or something, like a $20 deal for it or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap.
Yeah, but like, I would have paid $60.
It might have been like $30
because I just loved that experience.
Yeah,
I just find it weird.
Did you beat Flower or was it more motion?
I played.
I think you said it was
a little
more
bit.
motion.
And it's like Celeste. Was that worth your money?
Yeah. 100%.
Well, here, don't get me wrong. Like
that's straight up linear.
But
linear
but so is Shovel Knight. Like it's a platform.
And that's what I'm saying though. Is like I don't. One thing. This is why I disagree with you, and I see I think it's a little weird that you're like, I wouldn't pay $60 for a linear game because I don't think you should be putting a restriction on the type of. Well, game
no, I
that
don't.
You're saying
here's the thing: is like, but here's how I look at it. If it's a game that I look at and I'm even like remotely like, I don't know if I'll like this. You know, I don't buy it at launch because like that's the thing is like it's weird for me because like something like Anthem, I was so sure I'd like that game. You know, because it's like it's a loot and shooter, which I love. It's an open world. It looks super sick. It's futuristic. It looked like Destiny and Borderlands had a kid, right? Unfortunately, it disappointed me, but I don't regret my purchase. You know, like I bought the game, I tried it like I wanted to, and now I have it just in case they do update it or whatever. You know, I said that same thing about Fallout 76. I bought Fallout 76. I got close to because Fallout 76 is different. They don't have a campaign. I got really far into Fallout 76, you know, and I actually did enjoy my time. It wasn't something that I was expecting. It wasn't something that I was gonna play again, you know. But like I don't know, like Uncharted 4 or Last of Us. Like I'm even watching.
The problem is though,
I watch it, but I have.
You have.
You've let me play Uncharted 2, and I played Last of Us with you guys, and it was fun. But it's something that I wouldn't pay for. Like even when Uncharted 4 was
and
out,
also both
I was
of those
watching
are 10 years old at this point.
But even like Lost Legends, Uncharted Lost
Legacy.
I was like, I remember watching the trailer, and I really was trying to get into that mode. I remember I watched the trailer a couple times. I watched gameplay, and I was like, I don't know why it's not intriguing me. It's like Indiana Jones.
Because here's why
it wasn't.
Here's why. Let me
like,
tell you why. It's because you're not experiencing the story. A trailer isn't going to give you that story that you're going to get if you actually play
most
the
of the
game.
time when I play game, even Destiny, I throw music on and I just listen to whatever.
Yeah.
But when I want to turn it off, when I want to play Spider-Man or when I want to play God of War or when I want to play Uncharted, I turn off everything. I make the room black and I just watch and I listen to this movie basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't listen to music.
You don't have a podcast.
But here's the thing: is I do that with like the story in Destiny. Right? Because, like, if I'm doing mindless things like the Crucible or, like, random missions, I don't need to listen. But, like, the main storyline, the campaign of Destiny, the lights are off, I've got my headphones in, and I'm listening to the game.
I can't necessarily speak to Destiny story because I haven't played it, but from everything I've heard, it's like, Destiny's not made for the story.
Well,
Uncharted is
but don't
made
get me wrong,
for the
like,
story, right?
With Forsaken, Hasten even can speak numbers. They did try with this story. It's actually
it's their best story, but it's nowhere near any of these
other
or
something. Like those games are built for this story.
I mean, Kratos goes in and just like his whole thing is he goes in and he's protecting his son to like, you know, take these things to his son. And he's killing other gods. Like,
but like in like Destiny 2 Forsaken, you have Cade 6, who's been your mentor, and he's killed, and you're avenging him. Basically, the entire storyline, killing these 8 barons who are the ones who entrapped him and have beat him in races and locked him up.
Ultimately, I think it's this. I think you have to play them. Like it's easy to speak and just be like, from what I see, play it and then you'll feel that story.
I look at like the Arkham
connected
games. Like with the Arkham games, I love those games, you know. But I feel like one thing that I really loved about the game was like the open air. You know, I'm feeling like I don't have to go do that main mission if I don't want to.
But these are different type of games we're talking
the
about.
feeling of freedom, because I feel like it's almost a fear of mine. The feeling of not having the freedom, it bothers me. Feeling like the only freedom I have is to press pause.
But that's the problem. So how do you ever watch a movie?
But like those are different because I'm not controlling.
I know, but that's the thing,
not
right?
my
You have to
choices.
look at it. You have to separate them because they're different types of games. Like you have to go into Uncharted knowing they're telling me a story.
Well, like for example,
I am not creating the story.
And the gameplay is really good.
With like
gameplay's amazing.
With like Uncharted, right? I remember when you let me play Uncharted 2. I know you let me play it like myself. For example, there was like a mission I didn't like. I can't play the game anymore unless I beat that mission. I can't do anything until I beat that mission.
That's
that
with
I
these,
don't
they do
like.
every mission
So how do you
is
play
amazing.
Cuphead?
But like with Cuphead, it's different because I can still walk around. Like I can go to the overworld and go away. But like with Uncharted, you can't exit to map.
Oh
Like,
no,
you can't
but
exit
you
to
can
map.
exit to the main menu and go do any mission you've already done. You can go back and be like, I want to do mission
Or you can
chapter
play
4.
multiplayer.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like with Cuphead, you're in the overworld. You can literally you're in what's it called? Aisle 1,
I don't know.
something. There's literally
Equal
like
aisle.
9 missions you can choose from. You
That's
don't
what you
have
can
to
do
do
in
the
this
one
one,
in a
too.
row. But you can choose you can go, I want to do mission
But
9.
once again,
now.
but that doesn't matter.
You
It's
know?
like
You have to beat the campaign.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
You want to
have
skip
to-
immediately
you-
to the end
yeah.
final scene?
You can't
No,
get to
but
the,
that's what I'm saying.
You can't get to the devil in Cuphead until you go through all the
But
aisles.
no, what I'm saying is if I wanted to, I could start at Cagney Carnation.
Yeah, but you can't
I
start
don't
at the
have to
devil.
do the root pack. I don't have to do this run and gun. If I wanted to, I could do the root
Don't you
pack.
have to
Cagney
beat the
Carnation, blah, blah, blah.
campaign before you can skip ahead?
No.
You have to beat these levels before
No,
you
what
can
I'm
go
talking about
ahead.
is
Yeah,
in
you
Cuphead,
do.
it's an overworld. Like there's an overworld.
Yeah,
where
but you have
if
to
I
you have to
wanted
beat certain ones to get to the next.
Well, no,
overworld.
to get to the next world.
Exactly.
But that's different because like
I know. Regardless, what I'm saying is, there's certain
The-
games you just
yeah.
have to accept. They're telling you
These
the story.
stories are so good that you want to play the next mission.
It's like this.
Because
But
you're like,
even
I
with-
want to see what happens.
But even
Yeah,
with like,
yeah.
but look,
I want to see what happens to this guy that they
But don't get me wrong.
suddenly
Look,
made me care about.
I
Yeah,
love that.
exactly.
I loved Tales to the Borderlands. I beat it within like a day. But the thing is, I still have those choices.
That I know.
When
But
Loaderbot comes in and you're like, do you want him to have a Gatling gun
put it
or
this
a
way.
shield? I can choose.
Did
They
you
have
like-
that.
options.
They
Those
have that.
freedom.
I know. Let
you
me.
know?
God of War is open world.
You know, see,
Yeah.
God of War doesn't intrigue me. God of War is one that is not one I refuse to crap on God of War. I can't. I feel like I'll be smitten.
I feel
by
like with
Kratos
Uncharted
himself.
is too though. Like I can't believe Uncharted is like
No,
one of
look,
the most
look,
premier
I-
franchises. Of all
I
time.
did enjoy Uncharted, but
Well,
I remember
here's
that
the
was
thing.
something that was so unappealing to me was that lack of freedom.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Do you watch Indiana Jones or
Okay, movies are different.
well, no, Avengers Endgame, and are you upset that you didn't get to choose what happened?
Well,
in
like I
that?
said, movies are a completely different story because I am enjoying.
These
the
aren't
show.
though. That's the thing. You got to
Yeah.
separate it because these are movies that
Yeah.
you're beating.
they're movies that
You're
you get to
playing
play
through these.
fun gameplay with.
These are 9-hour movies that you get to beat.
Uh huh. It's like
I guess.
it's
That's
like
how you gotta look
You got to
at
look at it Uncharted as.
I guess I'm looking
I
at
am
it the wrong
playing
way.
an
I'm looking at it
Indi-
as almost.
You got to go into Uncharted thinking I am Indiana Jones. I get to play the next Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
And you get to run around. It's awesome gameplay for one. The
It
gameplay's
is.
awesome.
And the climbing's amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
the only difference is
It has the
is
best climbing
it
of
tells,
any game.
It tells you the story. You don't get to go like, I want to be the bad guy. No, you don't get to do that. They tell you if you're the bad guy or not in the story. That's the only difference. And where the story goes ultimately can go to a better place because of the linear nature than some stories like Destiny, where there's so many possibilities that
It's not just one
it's
story.
not just one solid story. It's multiple okay stories, right?
or not even just like a full story.
Yeah, or not even a full story.
It's just like bits and pieces of lore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, that was
I-
a tangent.
I'd have to.
like
I need to give.
I
him
really want you
a
to play
bigger shot.
Last of Us specifically because you, within the first hour. Oh, we played it together.
We play- see,
within the first hour,
first- less
you
than that,
care
you're
about
crying.
these characters
You're
so
crying.
much that I cried my first hour
Me
and a
too.
half into that game. I was just
Spoilers
like,
if you
holy cow.
haven't played Last
Well,
of Us.
that's
but,
what I was
like,
gonna bring up.
First hour, it's like his daughter dies.
Well, that's what
His
I was gonna
daughter
bring up
dies.
as
Like,
the
and
exception.
it's heart wrenching.
See, that's what I was gonna bring up as the exception was because Last of Us we played and almost beat. I think we got to like the where you look at the temple. Like that was the one exception.
There's no way we got
His
that
daughter
far.
dies, and
We
then
did.
you
I
get-
remember we.
No,
got
because
to the
that's
temple.
literally the last mission. Like,
I know we got.
How would we have not beaten?
I know we got to the temple. 100%.
We didn't. I've shown you.
No,
the temple in there.
I 100% guarantee you, promise you
Temple
on
for
my
what?
grave
in the
that
temple,
we
in the
got
Last of
to
Us,
where
when
you're
you get
looking
to
at the
Salt
temple.
Lake and you can see the temple.
I know we did because you like
The
walk out of
giraffes.
this building and there you walk. Yeah, I remember.
We need to play it.
Like,
Maybe we should play it tonight.
I know we
Just go
got
through
to
and
the
do it all.
temple. But that is the exception. That was a game that I fully enjoyed. And I don't know what it was about. And it was obviously the story. It's because I gave it a chance. You know, I gave it that old sailor's chance, and I let it be like a movie. And a lot of the reason I enjoyed it though is because I was able to just watch you guys play some of the missions.
Well, one thing I want to say is your favorite type of game is like, online looter shooter type stuff, and that is totally fine. I want to make something clear. Like, everyone has their different their preference in gaming. Like, some people only like card games or like Hearthstone type games, or
Everyone's
like
different.
World of Warcraft. Like, and that's one thing about this show that we used to pimp out a lot more, is that like we all have our own different opinions about games, clearly, and that's why we're talking about it right now. And like, I have no problem that those are your favorite types of games. I think that's awesome. All I'm saying is,
give the other ones a chance.
Even if you never gave them a chance, as long as you didn't like give them crap.
Well, I
for
don't
something
give
you're
them
not
crap.
even
The
experiencing.
only games I give crap is PlayStation exclusives, just
but
because
those
I
are
hate PlayStation.
I know, but those are most of those games.
Well, no, I've never once said Spider-Man or God of War is a crap game.
I
I've
know,
always
but-
known they've been good games.
No,
I crap
no,
on
I
the
know,
fact that they're PlayStation exclusives because I hate the corporate entity that is.
No, I know. What I'm
don't
just saying.
agree with
I'm
it.
teasing you. I'm giving you crap because
Well,
it's
yeah.
just like, if you experience these games, I think you'd have.
Well, then I tell you what, I'll do that if you give the games that I like a chance.
Well, no, and I
Because
do.
like,
I don't.
no,
crap
like
on
for example,
Destiny. Or
Destiny.
anything. I don't
Okay?
crap on it.
Well, you have though.
No, I don't. I tease you about it.
Okay,
maybe, or
well, like
whatever.
I mean,
I think Destiny probably is a
because
fun
like
game.
I can defend now my games. Like you wouldn't pay $60 to buy Destiny.
No, of course not.
Obviously, and that
we're
boggles
different-
my mind.
different types of
That's
games,
what I
yeah.
mean. Is like these type of games, that freedom. If I give something like Uncharted a chance, I want you to experience something like Destiny.
But the thing
Because
is,
I did.
Yeah.
But that's what we're saying.
And I have the same mindset as Connor.
But that's what I'm saying. Is because
I'm more willing. I guess I'm more willing to throw money at games when I don't know what I'm doing.
And that's what I'm saying. Is
And
this
here's
is
the
where
thing.
you're the perfect example. Hasten, it was a lot more like you, the mindset of you. But Hasten gave those games that I like
Well,
a
here's the
chance
thing. Hasten
and enjoyed
is,
them.
Hasten's definitely the middleman for sure with most of this. Like he does. He
Both.
likes both of them. And the thing is, I like to think I do too. I'll give other ones a chance too, because like I play Black Ops 4 online. I play Sea of Thieves.
When
These
I
are,
mean,
like,
I mean
online
like
type
yeah,
games.
because
I play Borderlands with you. Heck, me and you almost beat Borderlands back in the day.
but we did.
I know, but we almost did.
It's kind of like The Last of Us.
I know exactly, but I played that through and through with you. Like,
but what I mean is like I want you to experience. Me and Hasten were talking about it. Like you would like Destiny. We know you would like Destiny. The
here's
feel
the-
of being
well,
a
here's the thing.
space cowboy.
Well, here's the thing. What I'm sure I would love playing Destiny with you guys. I can promise you, I don't think I ever want to play Destiny by
That's
myself.
how I feel
and
about
enjoy it.
these single player games though. Because that's why I feel like I enjoyed Last of Us so much. Is because I was with you guys experiencing it.
But
it's hard for me to do
that's
it alone.
not the type of game
I almost
for that.
can't motivate to
But
play.
that's not the type of game you want to experience with people.
But this is what I'm saying. Is this is where it's hard because like you can't play because there are 100% you could enjoy. I played Destiny 1 and 2 all the way through alone, completely alone until Hazen recently started playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've experienced these games,
But you're in the
alone.
minority on that.
But there's a lot.
Most
there's a
people
lot
play
more
it
than
with-
you think. There's
with
a
friends,
reason
though.
why there's sites called LFG, which is looking for group.
Well,
Right?
yeah, sure.
There are thousands upon thousands of solo players, which
What
don't
I'm saying
have
though
that
is the
ability to play
majority,
with friends.
even the creators, even the developers, Activision, Bungie, whatever, they're out there. They preach this game as a multiplayer game. Like they pimp it out as, hey, you can have fun with your
best-
friends.
yeah.
Naughty Dog's not out there like, hey, guess what? Last of Us is the best game to play with your friends. Like
They're
no,
shutting down multiplayer
Yeah,
for most of their games.
they are. They just announced like a couple weeks ago all their games that have multiplayer. They're shutting down like in a couple months. So it's like completely different messages from the developers. So I think it's a little bit of a different.
Well, that's why I
argument
feel
there.
like you, even if it's just with me or just with Hasten, like playing
that's what I said.
beating it, because I feel like you might even get into a game like this that you'll enjoy more than you thought, and you'll get addicted to it, and you'll start grinding out. There is a very possible chance because you've done it with so many games like Spider-Man, 100%ing it, getting all the costumes, doing all these things.
Here's the thing.
That is what these games are.
But
they are grind sesh to complete 100%.
See, I don't like that though.
But you do.
But here's the thing. No, here's
Zelda,
the thing. What I was going to say.
Spider-Man, Arkham.
Those aren't grinds though.
But Zelda 100%
different
is a
types.
grind game.
They're different types of grind.
But what I'm saying is like you're misinterpreting what I mean by grind. Destiny, as of right now,
Grind
is
to
by
me-
no means a grind game.
It
You do
is.
not know. Like Hasten,
I'm gonna have to play the same strike over and over
what-
until I get
you
to
won't. No, you don't.
750.
You don't. 100% you don't. You used to.
I
Destiny,
have to.
No, you don't. The
How
same
else am I
strike.
gonna get there?
No, are you kidding me? They have made it to where you can do anything
every-
you enjoy. Look, no, you can do anything you enjoy to get a max power. Destiny 1 was a grind completely. You had to do the same strike, the same crucible for hours to get to max light. Now, what I can do is I can go and jump and play a game of Gambit. Then I can do a game of Crucible. Then I can play a strike.
That's the thing. They
Then I
have
can
these
do a
daily
story
things,
mission.
and it's the same
Then
thing every day.
It's
You
not.
have to
It's
do-
not. No, it's
you-
not. It's
to get
random.
the powerful gear.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is so far.
No,
the past
I have-
6 days,
look-
I've done the same thing every day.
What have you done?
I've done the strike. I've done the daily strike every day.
Don't
I've done
do
this
them.
group daily crucible
Don't
every
do
day.
them.
I've done the
Don't-
daily gambit
don't
every
do
day.
them. Don't do them. There's other ways to earn that gear.
Like what? I can't go play these stories because
No,
it doesn't give me
look,
powerful
you
gear. It's
know-
like
hey,
rare
so-
gear, blue gear.
You
here.
just don't know where to find it. I can tell you, if you play with me, you can literally do almost
been
anything.
everywhere.
Almost anything gives you that gear.
I've beaten every story
guarantee
I
you.
could in that
'Cause, hey,
game.
I personally do not like Crucible.
I don't
Okay?
like it either.
Yeah, and I personally don't like strikes. I have literally been able to get to the power I am now by doing anything I want, and it's never been like the same thing. Like I literally, I don't think I've done the same strike. You're the exception because like you're doing exclusively like the strike playlist. You're doing the daily strikes. You're trying to get the 3 strikes. You don't have to do that. There's literally like 90 options to get powerful gear when you only need to do like 2 to get that gear. Here's what I'm saying is like it's not as grindy as it used to be. Anthem is that game that's like that grind game. This is a game that you can fully just do what you like and get to me. Like Hasten's the perfect example. He literally beat the Forsaken campaign and he's 680.
Well, this
But
is
that's what it's designed to do. After you get past the campaign, it just immediately gives
But
you
he's
680
that's
gear.
20. Look, that is literally 20 light away from being to do anything. And look, you can already do anything. It's just some missions will be a little more difficult. Like that's literally you can literally do everything in the game already. You could do every single one of the raids. I think besides the newest one, which just came out because they've raised the cap, so people can't do it. Like literally, you can literally do anything in the game, which is proof that they have changed their mindset a lot. They used to try to almost gate things away from people, but now they've made it to where you can instantly play with your friends anything you want. Especially if you play with me now, there's certain missions you can do that will get you up to 740 power, so we can do the new raid like today. Like you could do it. It'll take like an hour to do all the annual pass missions to get that gear, and then we could do anything. So I'll go ahead and
So we're back.
Well, what I'll say is like, if you win the next like deathmatch we do, that's a game you can make me play. Is a game like Uncharted, you know? Because like I tried to make you play like Banjo-Kazooie. You
It's
know,
gonna be such a weird cut right there.
well, it's gonna be like because I don't even remember.
Yeah,
what
by
we
the
were
way,
saying.
there's weird cuts because we're segregating this episode a little
Yeah.
bit, but yeah, just to give you a heads up.
Because like I tried to get you into like something like Banjo, which is more like a platformer.
Hated it.
Yeah, exactly. So like it'd be cool if you
Maybe the new one.
you know,
I don't
because like I remember I was originally gonna make you play Borderlands, which you ended up liking. You know.
yeah, I like Borderlands too.
So I don't know. Maybe you would like make me play freaking
You gotta
Uncharted
go play,
1.
No, you gotta go play NBA 2K19.
Oh, I would hate that so much.
Any sports game, Tanner. Just,
Oh my
it's not his
gosh!
thing.
Like that's one thing that I will say.
I can understand that
refuse.
definitely with sports games, just in general. They're kind of a mixture of single player and multiplayer.
I
Yeah.
would
But,
never
like,
in my
I
life,
understand when people hate sports games.
Yeah, I would
It's
literally
weird
never in my
because
life pay
there's-
$60.
There's
ever.
There's some
Never.
games that are just their own like
Genre.
world and like
Yeah.
their own group of fans. Like I think sports games are one of them.
Card
like you're
games.
saying, like card games. Like there's just a very specific group for them.
Then there's ones that like appeal to a lot of people. You know,
Yeah.
like MMOs.
well, like
Or
I'll
single
jump
players.
into Madden too. Me and Hasten, like I'm much more of a
A
casual.
lot of times
sports
when we
fan.
don't have Tanner there, that's what me and Connor play. Is like
Yeah.
Madden, or we played Mutant
Mutant
Football
Football
League.
League.
the other
Even
day.
like
That was
Rocket
hilarious.
League. Even like Rocket League.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rocket
Rocket
League.
League's in the same genre actually.
Because like,
It's
even
true. And
Rocket League,
I love Rocket League.
I've played Rocket League, and for me, like, it was just a cool, like, little, you know, it's something that I wouldn't.
See, and that's
Why?
going back to some online type stuff that I actually do. Like Rocket League's one of the biggest online games that I love, and I actually play a ton of online Smash Bros Ultimate. I've literally put in like
One,
ton of time.
I think one that is a really big anomaly for you.
Characters into Elite.
A big anomaly for you is Sea of Thieves. Like 100%. Because like that is my type of game. Where it's like very grindy, especially if you wanted to get to like Pirate Legend.
See,
there's a lot of like making your own story.
Once again, and that's another type of game that I would only play like with you.
With me.
I would never go into Sea of Thieves by myself.
Which we need to play. I actually wanted to play one of the new Tall Tales.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like that's crazy. Because like even like an anomaly for me, like there's a couple out there that I'll play and I'll really enjoy. Like Hollow Knight right now, I'm loving. And you said like I wouldn't really enjoy those artsy games, which is like kind of true, but not, because like this Hollow Knight game, it is 100% like single player linear.
See, I don't even know if I'd consider Hollow Knight like an artsy game though. It's just like a platformer indie.
Yeah,
like,
but it's more like
which I love too.
It's more like an Ori. Like if you played it, it's more like an Ori in the Blind Forest. Like it's very, I wouldn't say depressing, but like it's got like definitely a theme to it. It's not just like Shovel Knight where you're going and killing guys with a shovel and like saving the Shield Knight.
Yeah.
It's definitely like serious. So.
Real fast, just before we wrap up this episode, I just want to... What are, like, some of your guys' favorite games of all time? Like, just to give them an idea of, like...
Okay.
What you kind of like.
So, we kind of mentioned it at the beginning of this episode, the type of games we like. Biggest fan of Destiny. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It always will be. It'll always have a place in my heart. Obviously, probably my favorite game of all time is Skyrim. Hasten said this too. It's just freaking awesome. I love Banjo-Kazooie. Also one of my favorite games. I love Borderlands, the Borderlands series. Borderlands 2 is probably my favorite. I love all Nintendo games. I mean, I love Luigi's Mansion, Mario games.
Me and you are hardcore Nintendo fans.
And I've mentioned this before. Nintendo itself,
they're kind of their own thing.
Their own thing. Like, you could be the most hardcore sports fan and somehow just love Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you could be like you and be a hardcore online shared universe game, MMO, and still love Nintendo games.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I love the Batman Arkham series of Rocksteady and Warner Brothers Montreal's Arkham Origins. Smash Bros has always been like my favorite series. I freaking adore that franchise. Play the heck out of all of them. And that's with a lot of Nintendo franchises. I love all the Mario games, Zelda, Metroid, Luigi's Mansion, all that. Those are some of my favorite games. I can't believe I didn't mention one of my favorite genres. Not favorite genres, actually. I mean, it is a favorite genre, but I didn't mention Evil Within, Resident Evil 4.
Like
there's
the horror...
survival horror games. There's actually a lot of survival horror games that I love. Like I said, all the Evil Withins, Resident Evil 4 in particular. A multiplayer game just from the past that we all love is Gauntlet Dark Legacy. We used to play that a ton. The COD's multiplayer, MW3, Black Ops 2, God of War, Spider-Man, I love. Hasten?
My number one game of all time is like Tanner said to me, he's like, hey, Skyrim's Hasten's favorite. You know what I mean? Skyrim is my favorite game of all time. Following it though closely are some games like Spider-Man, God of War, specifically the NBA 2K series, but even more specifically like NBA 2K12. That was my favorite 2K. And I've played the past. I don't even know, like 10.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know. I have 2K6. Like from there, whatever that is. So
15 years.
That's like a single. Really, there's not a whole lot I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Call of Duty.
Multiplayer.
Sorry,
yeah.
Call of Duty, definitely.
That's definitely a big one.
He master prestige in like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, Modern Warfare might have been Modern Warfare 3. I got to 10 prestige, and then Black Ops 2. I got to
no, I think
14th
prestige. 12th in Modern Warfare 3. Because remember, there's 15, isn't there?
I got to 10, and I stopped prestiging. I probably would have been at 15, but I stopped prestiging after 10.
We all fell off of Call of Duty for a while. I think right after Black Ops 2.
But I had so much time in Call of Duty. I think I had 30 days.
Oh,
at least
more than that.
In Modern Warfare.
It's insane.
If you combine all the Call of Duties, I'm probably at
6 years.
6 months.
I used to hate... So MW3 was the first one that we all got into, and
Yeah.
I remember I used to hate that it would show the time played right on the front menu for multiplayer, because I'd look at it and
You're
go,
like, oh,
oh
wow.
my gosh.
Yeah.
What the heck? I mean, luckily we were just young dumb.
We were
kids
young,
at
we
the time.
didn't care.
Who
We're like,
cared?
yeah,
At the
I'm trying
time,
to get
I was
it
just
Now you go back on it, it still shows it, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the worst I've ever seen is freaking our Skyrims. I remember...
Mine's my 2K from the last year, maybe. It was remember we looked at it, it
Yeah.
was 2,000 something
It's
hours.
5 years.
No, I remember we were checking because I was curious about Fortnite. and we were checking as far as like all-time hours go, and I was like, because you were saying something like it's got to be Fortnite by now or something. I remember I looked back and it was like Fortnite was like 4th, and it had like 61 days or something, and then it was like Destiny 1 at like 132, and then it was Skyrim, the original 360 version. It was like 360 days. Like I played it for a year straight of my life.
And if you add all of the Skyrims that I have played, like
oh yeah,
because I have it online. I have like Skyrim 7 times, like bought it 7 times.
Yeah.
So.
Skyrim doesn't even.
I wonder.
I don't think it'll ever get beat by any.
Oh yeah, well, Elder Scrolls 6.
Maybe we'll see.
I wonder what game we've all bought the most. Like
Skyrim.
For you guys, Skyrim.
Well,
I'm sure.
if you combine all of us together, it's Skyrim because me and Tanner both bought it each.
4
Yeah.
times.
I'm saying like individually. I'm sure your guys is Skyrim. I'm sure mine's Arkham. Like
It's gotta be
Arkham
Arkham.
City or something. Yeah, but you guys have anything else to say for this miniature episode?
No, it was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I like talking about this kind of stuff because it honestly makes me want to play the games that you guys, because I want to see why you guys like them so much. You know.
Yeah, and I think me and Hasten are, we want to try to diversify our play even more with like Final Fantasy VII and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, that's a series that I've never
I've never understood why people liked it.
Yeah,
either.
I actually have on a topic list here. One topic I want to do someday is our backlog, like regrets or like games that we haven't played that we
Or like
feel like
why
we should
we've
have.
never gotten into this type of
Yeah, it's like
'cause
anime.
anime.
Final Fantasy is one of those series that is beloved and so many people play.
I've
it,
never
but
even touched it.
I've never touched it. Like, I literally have never
Yeah.
touched a Final Fantasy.
And I know I'd like turn-based because I love, like, one of my favorite games that I forgot to mention is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. It's 100% turn-based. And I know I'd like it, but I've just never, like...
Yeah, I liked
Right.
Child of Light when I played that. That's
Child of
turn-based as
Light,
well. And so
yeah.
it's like, yeah. There's just certain franchises that I'm like, how have I never played that?
Well, like, I feel like a big franchise that none of us play that don't know anything about is, like, the anime games. Like, those big anime games that are huge
Like
in
Final
Asian
Fantasy.
markets, you know? Like, not even...
Dragon
touched.
Quest.
Even, like, Xenoblade.
all the
you
Dragon
know?
Ball.
Xenoblade, and... Because, like, I think the closest I ever got was Kid Icarus Uprising. You know, as far as, like, the anime goes. But, like, even that.
But that's Nintendo.
That's
game,
Nintendo,
so it's
and
like-
he's in Smash, so it's like...
Kid Icarus is?
Yeah, he's Pit.
He's Pit.
Oh, okay.
So...
Anyway,
Anyway.
we thank you guys for watching that episode. What do you guys prefer as gamers? Are you more single player, multiplayer based? Let us know. We thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Welcome back. We are actually going to do... I know we just wrapped up our single player versus multiplayer episode, but we're going to do this little fun game that we're doing. A new segment, actually, rather, called... what do we call it again? Tier
Maker.
Tier maker.
No, wait. You...
Tier. I said what it was. I freaking forgot.
Tier... You said it at the beginning of the episode. That's all that matters.
Something. It's a tier thing where we just are. We have a random.
We
subject,
collect the tears of children.
and we create a tier list for this thing. So for this one, this is going to be really hard to edit.
Edit.
I can't even freaking speak right now. We're tired. It's
What we're
midnight.
doing is we're putting
It's freaking midnight.
the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer maps in a tier list.
In a tier maker. Thank
A,
you.
B, C,
Thank
D,
you very
F, G,
much.
F, G.
Yeah. So what we have is
What's the best?
The
What's
best
the
one
worst?
is awesome. Then we have great. Then we have not bad, which I'm going to change to meh. We can change these to whatever we want. What should we have them be?
Meh.
Meh,
Sucks.
bad, awful.
Bad and sucks balls.
Okay.
Sucks
like-
wiener.
Sucks wiener. Yeah, that's good.
Sucks.
That's-
We'll do
No,
sucks.
sucks wiener.
Awesome,
Wiener.
awesome, great, meh, bad, sucks.
Wiener.
Okay.
Add
Garbage.
wiener.
No. All right. So we're gonna go through the Black Ops 4 multiplayer maps. This is just for fun. We thank you guys for sticking around anyway. But if this doesn't interest you, we get it. It's fine. But we're doing this for fun. So
I'm
let's go ahead and
not
start.
even gonna do my own list.
No,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
we're doing
look
it all
at the
together.
maps. No, I know.
Yeah.
Because I don't even need it on my
So
phone.
let's go ahead and start with what's pretty obvious for us, I think, because we all have to agree. So
Hacienda?
Hacienda.
Awesome, right?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Top of the list.
So
Base.
we're all in agreement.
Yep.
Okay, that's obvious.
How about
Okay.
firing range?
Firing range.
Awesome.
Top.
Awesome.
Nuketown.
Give it.
Nuketown.
Where is firing range? Can you guys see it? There it is.
This is the DLCs.
Firing range. All right.
Does this have the DLCs?
No, but we'll pretend to put them in. Separate.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and if you want to follow along, go on to tiermaker.com. Look up Call of Duty Black Ops 4 maps fixed. It's by someone named just_me. So thank you for
Just
making
me.
this tier list. Just me.
If you're watching, I love you.
Yeah. But you can follow along. You can do it with us, and you can leave us your tier list in the comments below. We'd love to see what they are and how we disagree because I wonder if people love Hacienda the way we do.
I don't care. It's awesome.
It always gets votes. That's why we play on it.
It does, yeah.
Nuketown.
Nuketown, awesome.
Awesome.
Where's Nuketown at?
Awesome Blossom.
I don't see it.
It's the Russian one now.
Yeah. Did it come later?
No, it launched with the game.
Huh. It's not on here.
Is it right there?
No. That's Gridlock. Let's go to that one.
There's
Gridlock.
no Nuketown?
Gridlock for me sucks.
So, let's wait real quick. Nuketown will be in the awesome list.
Yeah, Nuketown's awesome as well.
I have... Which one's Gridlock?
Gridlock is the crap one.
It's the
worst.
Is it the one with the broken down bus in the middle?
Yes.
Gridlock's bad.
Gridlock, it
bad
sucks.
or
Sucks.
Sucks.
I say sucks.
Gridlock is the worst map
I hate
of
Gridlock.
all time.
I do not like Gridlock.
Oh,
Does it say what maps these are on here?
Yeah, so
Okay.
just in the corner.
So we'll just go off of that because we'll just do what's on.
here, I think we should go in alphabetical order. Can I say
Okay.
the map
Yeah.
and then we'll okay?
Go ahead.
So the first
Arsenal.
Arsenal's the very first one. Which one's that?
I would put that in
Arsenal is...
Okay, what I'm gonna do is there's
Arsenal's
two...
the one with the tunnels.
Okay, yep.
I like
tunnels.
Arsenal.
I'm gonna say
Arsenal's
Arsenal.
great for me.
I'd
I would
say
put
it's
it meh.
I think it's great because the tunnels. Think about how fun that is.
But it's not something that I'd be like. Yeah.
But think about also there's the one setup, like the classic area everyone's at, where the tunnels are. There's the room where the sniper's nest kind of sits at with the...
I'm not
like
budging
it.
on meh.
Nah,
I think
it's meh.
Dang
It's
it,
a middle of the
guys.
road.
It's
map.
a meh
It's
map.
a great. It's
Because I'm not like, yeah, Arsenal.
when I see Arsenal, I'm like, oh, that's great.
See, for me, I'm like,
There's gonna be so many mess on here, though. I feel like a lot of the bad.
no, I don't know. I think it'll be easier.
All right.
Because the next one is
Well, you guys
Arsenal's-
outvoted,
Because the next one is Arsenal Sandstorm.
Well-
which Arsenal Sandstorm is bad.
Yeah,
is
that's true.
bad.
So
Because
Arsenal's meh.
Arsenal Sandstorm sucks.
Sucks.
Is false.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless,
Arsenal Sandstorm-
unless you have the NBIR site.
Yeah.
the sand alone makes it so bad. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, and then Artifact, which I don't remember what this one is.
Artifact.
Oh, it's the new one from the DLC
Oh, that one
with
sucks.
the ice.
Oh,
The
okay.
ice
That
and
one
then
for
the
me.
Actually, I'll put that one
one's
as bad.
That one's bad.
Bad.
It's not sucks, but it's bad.
Yeah. So that's bad. It's not on here because it's DLC. but-
Okay, then we got Casino. I'd
Meh.
say
Meh.
yeah,
I
it's a
say
meh.
Casino's
It's
meh.
a meh.
Meh.
Okay. We're all in agreement pretty so far.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Casino's definitely a meh.
Yeah.
Then we got Contraband.
Contraband's awesome.
Contraband.
Which one's Contraband?
It's the one that has the
Contraband
hurricane.
Storm. Also, remember
There's
the two
Contraband.
sniper
Oh
nests
yeah, I
across
like
the
that
bridge.
one. I'd put it in great.
I'd put it in great.
I
I don't
put it
think
in
it's awesome.
No,
because
it's not
I would.
awesome.
It's no
Awesome.
because look, that means it would contend with Hacienda. That means you'd be
If
like,
you had to choose between
Contraband.
Hacienda and Contraband, which one would you choose?
Oh well, I'd obviously choose Hacienda, but the thing is like,
But
If
are
you
you
choose
Con-
between-
if I had to choose between Contraband and any other map besides Hacienda and Firing Range in Duketown, I would vote it.
That puts it in great.
No,
though.
but you're telling me like you would be like freaking Contraband, click it fast. Like awesome are ones that,
Yeah, that's
that
true.
nobody else votes for the other.
I guess I'm a little biased with Contraband because I love playing as Torque and
I do
setting
great
up,
there.
setting
No,
up
that's
the,
why it's a great.
the
That's
things
why it's
in the sniper's nest area,
yeah.
putting down my
Because
freaking
great maps are really
thing.
good maps. Like they're really good, but they're just not top tier that I want them in the next Call of Duty.
It's a great.
All right,
You
okay,
know?
you guys win. Fine.
Okay. And Contraband Hurricane is same. It's not that.
Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah.
Elevation. Which one's that? Okay, that
that's
was the
the-
one from the first DLC. It's like the Asian
Oh
town.
yeah.
That one
Yeah.
is bad.
That's
That's a bad.
bad.
I don't
It's
like
bad.
it. I do not like it. I don't like Elevation.
I'm honestly shocked at how much in agreement we've
Yeah,
been.
but-
Like, there's only even slight differences.
Elevation is not good.
No,
like
yeah.
I would pick. Yeah. Okay. Next is Firing Range. We already have that in
that
awesome.
one.
Yeah.
Firing Range Night. It's the exact same.
Awesome.
Frequency. Now, Frequency
Oh,
is the one that was
Frequency,
on Black Ops 3.
Show it
was
again.
on Black Ops 2.
Show me
Did
it.
you show the map?
It doesn't have a picture, but it's the one. It's the one that's on Black Ops 2.
It's Summit, right?
It's Summit. No. Wait.
Frequency's this one right here. Let's see. Oh, this one.
Oh wait, the one we played on Prop Hunt.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh, that one.
That's meh.
No. I think
put
that's
it
bad.
meh.
I think that's a
meh.
bad one.
Meh.
I would put it meh
Yeah.
That's
Frequency's meh.
because it does have some good spots.
Okay, I was thinking that was Summit.
All right.
All right, Gridlock. We already have it terrible.
Gridlock.
Now,
is
okay,
suck.
this one is hard because we haven't played it yet. Grind.
It's good because we
It's
played it
good.
Black Ops 2.
But
Grind-
that for
Grind
me
is great.
isn't awesome because in Black Ops 2 that was one of my favorite maps.
Grind is great.
Grind is great.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't vote for it over Hacienda.
Well, and we haven't played it in Black Ops 4. It could be terrible, you know. So.
I'm sure it's just copy and paste almost.
Well, I'm sure it's the exact same map, but with all the specialists, it might be like torque everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
could be.
Okay, yeah, great. That's fine. Okay. Hacienda, we already got. Hacienda Twilight. Icebreaker. Okay, Icebreaker sucks.
I like Icebreaker.
That's the one with the big long Titanic.
I would put Icebreaker at great.
I would.
No, I wouldn't put it at great. I'd put it at the highest meh. Because I'm not like. You're telling me.
When I see Icebreaker, I'm like, yeah, I'd vote.
You're telling me that you'd pick Icebreaker the same as like Contraband?
Yes. Easily. For me.
Icebreaker. So here's the thing. Icebreaker I used to hate. I hated it because it was one of the.
You guys only like it because you got the Titan.
I know, that's the thing.
No, it sucks for every other gun that I love.
It's a great
submachine gun, shotguns.
It's a great map for the Titan.
No.
It's a great map.
I'm going Haste and I'm going
great.
Icebreaker. I think Icebreaker's great. Yeah.
Icebreaker sucks. Okay. Jungle.
Jungle. Oh, Jungle's meh.
Jungle's a meh. Yeah, Jungle's a meh.
Wow. And that one had a bad.
Did you?
Yet.
Yeah. I did not know.
Oh, we have, but it has been DLC.
I did not know, but Jungle was on Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3. And
was it really?
4, yeah. Huh. All right. Lockup.
Oh, sucks.
Oh, I would actually put it at meh.
Sucks.
I'd put it at bad. I don't think it sucks, and it's not.
If this is the situation, it would go at bad because that's in the middle.
Yeah.
But
I
would put meh.
I'd say Lockup sucks.
I'd say it's bad. It's definitely bad. It's not like terrible.
It's too huge.
No, I would 100% pick Lockup over freaking. You're telling me you would hate it just as much as Gridlock?
Yes.
Gridlock.
Yeah.
No, Gridlock is like the only map that really sucks.
No,
it's a bad.
It's going bad because that's the split. But I would put
so Lockup's bad. All right, this one's easy. Madagascar sucks.
Yeah.
Madagascar sucks.
I think we're there.
Nobody likes
it. Took me a second, but I'm like, yeah.
It's the worst DLC map I've ever seen.
Madagascar.
It is not good. It's worse than Lockup.
It's what sucks too is like visually, it's one of my favorite.
Oh, it's cool.
It looks cool. It's so bad.
It's so bad. The setup. It's so random.
Get shot from everywhere.
It's weird.
So random. It's like you run around a corner.
For me,
there's a corner there.
It's really hard to tell where I am in the map too.
Yeah. I guess it's not as pretty as I think it is.
It's not.
It's
just
like
very
dirt.
muddy.
It looks like if you're in St. George.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It looks like
It looks like if you were just in Zion's and you're just walking around.
All right, this one's a little tough because I don't know how I feel about this map yet. But Masquerade.
Which one's Masquerade?
The one with the floats. The colorful.
Meh. I like it.
I kind of like it. On great, maybe.
I'd say more meh actually.
I
don't think I've played it.
I haven't played enough to know, but like from what I've played, so far, it's
colorful, which I like. I like colorful maps, but it's kind of weird.
It's a meh.
Setup. I like the setup
because you can really get screwed if people set up in that one building on the roofs and in that middle part. It sucks.
That's true.
But like, so it's definitely a meh map for me.
I say meh. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Militia.
Militia for me.
Which one's that?
That's the like redneck Montana looking Far Cry 5 one.
Oh, with the church?
With the church.
Ooh, that's a great map.
I would put it at meh.
I'd put it at bad.
See, I think it's great, so it might go meh because it's middle. I really like that map. It's really good for submachine guns and like ARs.
So that's the final vote?
Meh.
So meh?
I'm a great, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, next we got Morocco.
I don't think it put it there, did it?
It did, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Next we got Morocco, which is the one that's like the Arabian village.
Morocco. I like that one.
We played it on Infected
that
one time, and everyone would sit in the back by the tents.
I like that one. I played it at great.
Why am I blanking on what Morocco is?
It's a bigger map.
Oh, Morocco.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
It has that one center area that everyone fights.
And it's got like the little plank of wood you can run across.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I said great.
I do like Morocco. I don't know if I'd put it in.
Yeah, it's.
I wish we had one that was good. I guess Meh is good.
Yeah, Meh's good. Like,
it's not a great map to me. Like, it's not like anything that I'm like.
Yeah,
I would not.
Maybe we should have had Meh be good instead, but
it's fine. It's basically the same. Because I wouldn't like be like, oh yeah, Morocco over like Frequency.
I would like. Oh my gosh! Actually, I would not vote for Morocco.
Frick, we might have to bump up Frequency to great because Frequency's not a meh. It's not on the same level as freaking like Jungle and stuff.
I don't know what you guys are talking about with Arsenal. Arsenal too is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Arsenal's great.
No, I think it's a meh. I think our list is good so far.
You think
Wait,
so?
because if we have majority, then I actually think Arsenal should be great. Because Arsenal's better
Oh, really?
than these ones.
Okay.
Arsenal's way better than
Well,
these
if
three.
we can't change the vote, because if you change your mind,
But
so.
I still think this one's great, but you guys don't think so. So I think
Which
Morocco's a meh. Is the Far Cry 4 one that you don't like.
Oh, yeah,
Far Cry
no,
5.
that's a myth for me. That's actually bad for me.
And then Morocco, meh too.
I like Morocco.
But Hasten's
so you're
saying great.
I'm great.
You're meh?
I'm not mad though. I'm kind of on you.
Yeah,
I guess we just put it as great. I'm gonna say
let's
great.
go great.
Yeah, that's a great map.
It's not great.
It's
though.
not. I'm not
It's
like.
bad.
I'm not like.
It's
yeah.
bad.
I love it because I always do really good at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a great.
Are you sure
And I
you're
love that
thinking of the
there's-
same one though?
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It has and I love that there's a middle area that everyone goes up to and shoots at each other.
Yeah.
Like where the big stairs are.
The problem is like, I would say it's good. Like, I wouldn't look at it and be like, great, Morocco.
Yeah,
like,
I'd be like, meh. You know.
like, meh. Yeah, like, good, all right. Yeah,
Huh.
it's meh.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Nuketown. We already got awesome.
Yeah.
Payload.
Payload.
I'm pretty sure that's
Oh,
one
So
payload.
bad.
Yeah.
Which one's
I
that?
put-
Wait.
Payload's the one with the middle area where you can control the bridges
side
on the
thing,
side.
the bridge
the side
drops
bridge.
down and lifts up.
Remember? Here, let me pull
can
up
control
bridge.
the
It's right here,
bridges?
Terry. It's this one. With the big ball on fire. The gates.
Oh. Ooh. That one's bad.
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 That one is bad.
That's our first bad from like the traditional.
That one is a bad map.
List.
It's not sucks though, because like I'm not like fuck. You know, like
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
It's kind of just
not-
like fuck. Like okay.
Yeah, it's just like mediocre.
Okay.
Not that great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Seaside.
Seaside's
Seaside's
great.
great. Seaside is great.
Seaside's awesome.
Yeah.
Seaside is
Seaside's awesome.
I
Actually,
would put it at great.
I'd say it's awesome.
I think
I'd say
Seaside's
Seaside is
awesome.
really awesome. I really like Seaside because
Wow.
that whole left area with
Yeah.
like the wine cellar
Uh-huh.
is sick.
Yeah, Seaside's awesome.
But would you vote Seaside over Hacienda or Fire
But
Range
it's definitely
or
com-
Nuketown?
But it's definitely competition. Like if there was
That's-
Seaside and Hacienda, I would definitely pick Hacienda.
Like that's the thing
over
though,
it.
because you could say the same thing. Like, would you vote
See,
firing
we
range
could
over
te-
Nuketown?
we
You know,
could
it's
technically
like-
do an. I wish we could add another.
would you?
tier.
Okay, here's your
'Cause
choice.
I would put. I'd
Would you
say
pick
there's another tier. God.
Icebreaker or Seaside.
Oh, Seaside for sure.
Well, see, I wish we had another tier like which is like God tier because that would be like Nuketown, Hacienda,
We can make
Firing
it a tier.
Range.
You can make as many
You
tiers
can add
as
another
want.
one. You
Yeah.
should add another one. Which is God.
God tier.
Because like Seaside is an awesome map, but it's not God tier. You know, it's like obviously Hacienda, Firing Range, and Nuketown
It's up
are
to.
going to be
Well,
voted
let's
over.
take a vote. Should we add a God tier?
Do you want to add God tier?
I think we do because
I
usually
think
there's
we
like
add
an A. Usually when I see
Because
these,
those
there's like
three-
A,
yeah.
and then there's like triple A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because those three are picked no matter
S.
what. No matter what, those three are picked.
I'm trying to
You know what
remember how I
I'm saying?
do it. Let's see.
We'll make it-
add
make it-
row above. There we go.
Make it yellow.
Make it yellow.
Which is like God.
Oh, I think I added multiple.
Label name.
Oops. I need to delete. Delete row. All right. So God tier. Oh, we already. That one's already yellow. Wait, no, it wasn't though before. I don't know why it is now.
Fine.
God tier. All right. What color?
So
Let's
Hacienda
change
up
this
there.
color back to.
Red.
It was red, right?
Yeah,
Or orange. One of them.
It was red. Yeah, that looks.
That
right.
looks right. Yeah.
We can't have that yellow.
Make it purple.
Yeah, purple.
You have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Make it like that. Yeah, that
This one?
left one.
This one?
Yeah, right there.
Pink.
Yeah,
All right,
God
sweet.
tier.
All right,
And
so
then
Hacienda God tier, firing range.
Firing
I
Range,
think
God tier. Oh, easy. And then Nuketown.
Okay.
But Nuketown's not on there. And then Seaside's not God tier. Seaside is not
Seaside is
by
awesome.
any
That
means.
means we
God
only
tier.
have one awesome now, though.
I know, but it'll get.
So what about Contraband here? Would you guys?
Oh,
vote for
Contraband's
Contraband
awesome. Yeah, Contraband is definitely awesome.
Hasten, or just great?
Great.
Wow.
I would leave it at great.
I
But
put it
it's
awesome.
yeah, awesome.
So,
I'd
okay.
say awesome.
Contraband, sweet. All right, this is
Okay.
going well.
Um.
I like
okay, we
this-
got Payload. We got
this so
Seaside. Seaside, Sunset's the same. Okay, Slums. I love. Slums.
I like Slums.
Slums for me is a great.
I would put
Slums.
I
I
would
mean,
put
awesome.
Slums at awesome.
I'd put
is
Slums at
great
awesome.
for me.
For me, Slums
Great.
is awesome because it harkens back to Black Ops 2. I love Slums.
It has
Yeah.
it has everything I like in a map. It has two sides and then a middle area.
in the middle area.
Yeah, Slums for me though is like I've grown to love or like Slums a lot, but back in Black Ops 2, I wasn't a huge fan of Slums.
See, I actually
It was
really like
okay.
Black Ops 2, and I like Slums. in Black Ops 2. Well, I guess majority me and Hastings.
Okay,
is
so awesome.
Slums is awesome.
All right. And then
All right, now we got Summit.
Summit.
Summit is the one that was
last
on Black Ops
base
2,
one.
Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1.
I would put it at meh.
Summit.
No, I like Summit. I think Summit's
Actually,
a
no,
great.
I would put it
Look,
at
right
great
here.
because I like playing
Yeah.
Firebreak with it.
Yeah, like Summit.
I would put meth.
I think Summit is a great map. I think Summit's great.
So you guys both great.
There's
so
a reason it's been in every single Black Ops game. Look, Black Ops 1, Black
Every
Ops 2,
single
Black
one?
Ops 3,
Holy
Black
crap.
Ops 4. It's literally been in every single Black Ops.
Why?
Because it's that good. Like, it's that cool.
All right, and then last but not least, we have WMD,
WMD, which is the newest one, which is the one that was on Black Ops
That
1.
one is bad.
Bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Actually, I might put
Alright.
it at sucks. Honestly.
Wait, because we were talking about Michael Jackson effing kids on that one.
That was a good one.
That's right. I guess maybe my vision of it has been
Sucks.
scorned.
I'm gonna say it sucks. I do not like that.
I don't either.
Especially
Right,
that
well, then
middle
it
area.
sucks.
It sucks.
I would leave it at bad, but yeah,
WMD
it sucks.
sucks.
All right.
Okay,
well,
so the only-
we have our official list then.
All right, so we want to read them off?
Yeah. So
Starting from the bottom.
Starting from the bottom.
No,
yeah.
So
Oh,
sucks.
copyrighted.
So we'll do.
Oh.
Should we just say the base roster then, because we don't have the DLC on here? It might be kind of hard.
Well, we'll remember.
Okay. Sucks is Gridlock.
Good luck and WMD.
WMD.
Obviously, those maps just, oh my gosh. I would never want to pick that mic if it was theirs.
Bad. We got Payload. Yeah. Meh. We got Frequency. Morocco, Jungle, Militia,
And lockup.
and Lockup.
Look up.
Yeah.
Casino.
Lockup for me is bad. How are you guys not bad on that one?
Oh, Lockup now? Instead of sucks, I think it would be bad, actually. Because you were originally saying Lockup sucks. You were saying Lockup
Oh yeah.
sucks.
Oh yeah, I was.
I think we had Lockup as bad.
I think Lockup isn't bad.
I think we had it as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we had Casino at meh. Casino's meh.
Casino's meh.
Just do the base map.
Yeah.
'cause we
Yeah.
can't remember where.
And then
Great,
Icebreaker, great,
Arsenal, Summit,
Summit.
Awesome, Seaside, Contraband, Slums, God Tier, Hacienda, Firing Range, and Nuketown. I think it's a pretty solid list.
I like that list.
I mean,
think
I'm not
it's-
against it. Like,
I think
there's
it's pretty
one or two things I would maybe change, but other than that.
I think that's a perfect.
So there's your ideal tier list for Black Ops 4.
There's no other
There's
competition.
no
You
other.
cannot-
If
no.
you think otherwise,
You can go suck a ball.
Except
Yeah,
if you
just-
think
just
Hacienda,
leave.
if
Suck
you think
my left
Hacienda
nut.
sucks, you can get out. Unsubscribe. We don't like it.
we don't want your subscription. No, I'm just kidding.
We need you.
What if we did it like a MW3, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 4
we need
map
to.
thing?
That'd
That'd
be
be
fun.
crazy.
Should we just do it now?
No.
Make it a whole own episode.
Yeah, just
Which
every
Call of Duty map
combined.
is the best?
That'd actually be kind of fun to do every single one, combine them.
Hard
Like,
Hat,
what is the
Dome,
best?
Nuketown,
Oh,
Hijack.
Try to rank them like 1
Oh
to
my
10, like the top
gosh.
10 maps.
There'd be God tier, and then there'd be sucks.
There'd be God tier, and there'd be like Ultra God tier, because we'd be like, Hard Hat's the best map of all time.
And then we'd have like
That's
Ultra
true.
and then
God.
it's Hacienda.
We'd
Come
have
on,
like
man.
Ultra God tier, then like Keanu Reeves.
Cargo, Hijack.
There's some good maps in
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Yep. Well, stay tuned for stuff like that later. We'll do more
Raid.
tier lists in the
Standoff.
future. Maybe some more Call of Duty ones. We'll also one I want to do on the next episode when we do
The Office.
Office, but also when we do Spider-Man, we kind of have an MCU episode. I was thinking of doing a tier list for the MCU villains. I think that might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for joining us for that little game. What's your favorite Call of Duty Black Ops 4 map? Let us know in the comments below. Anything else to say, guys?
No.
No.
All right. We'll see you guys next
We
time.
love multiplayer.
Bye.
Bye.